Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is SASS, and today we're playing more Valheim. Right, we're back with another episode of Valheim. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We are live on both YouTube and Twitch, so you can go ahead and pick whichever platform you would like to watch on. Of course, if you would like to get in on some of our game giveaways, you will have to head on over to our Twitch channel, hit that follow button, and collect up some channel points. You can trade those sassy beans in for entry into the giveaway. This month we're giving away a copy of Valheim, so if you'd like to get in on that, definitely head over there and check it out. Of course, this is courtesy of our sponsors, PvE, DayZ, and Beyond on Xbox. Big thank you to Greg and all the guys over there. They make some awesome servers, so if you have DayZ on Xbox, you should definitely go and check them out. They sponsor all of our game giveaways every single month, so thank you so much to all of the legends over there. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you're all having a good morning. It's Friday, TGIF. I got my coffee going. Should be a good day. We've got a fun build planned for you guys. So we're gonna be building a new blacksmith area for the town. So yeah, just a short stream today. Probably play for a couple of hours. Got some company coming over later this afternoon, so I want to try and wrap it up and get things done. And yeah. Should be a good day. How you doing, Eric? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for watching over on Twitch. How's your morning going there, buddy? All right. Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been so supportive lately as well. We've gotten a ton of like gifted subs and stuff lately. Everybody supporting the wish list and whatnot. I really appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, of course, you can find all those links down in the description below. All right, let's jump on in. See if we can't get some work done here today. What's that? Go. Just dandy. Work is slow, so I thought I might hop in. Well, sounds good, man. Thanks for watching. Hopefully your day of work gets you through pretty quick. What do we got? Who's getting here for? As you have ventured to the boiling waters of the south, as you surely noted, this can be a deadly pursuit. Traverse these waters, you'll need to birth something sturdier if you don't want to sleep with fishes. Ah, great. I see somebody completed some more of the bosses. Right on, right on. All right, so the plan for today, I'll probably end up going a little nap here so we can do this in the daytime. But the plan for today is to build ourselves a little armory out here, blacksmith area. Figured it would be kind of cool to have it built up out here on the ocean, kind of in the middle of the ocean. I'm gonna have to build a little bridge to get us over there, but Should be pretty cool. I think it'll be fun. Yo, what's up, Zen? How you doing? What you up to, man? We're building today. Oh, no exploring today. We're doing some builds. What are you up to, bud? What's Pywall? This is Valheim. I play Valheim every Friday. We needed to rebuild our armory because the other one that we had built up, we're not able to take iron and stuff through the teleporters and whatnot, so we're gonna be building one up near the town so that way people can bring their iron and stuff here, the iron ore.
Now I can do it, right, SAS? 9/10. I heard the word cunt and smiled instantly. I then got to pet a doggy 10 times. I have pet 4 or 5 dogs now. I want my own fucking dog. Jesus Christ on a motorboat.
Oh, are you talking about Crimson Desert? Yeah, looks pretty cool. Not bad. Yeah. Where are all these skeletons coming from? So confused. There shouldn't be skeletons in the forest. Like, we're in the meadows area. Weird. Yes. Oh, it's set in pile. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know very much about the game yet, so I just watched a little bit last night when you were playing. So. Here. Let's go get some daytime on the go here. Actually, it might be easier just to build a little hut out here. And then I don't have to mess around too much. Build one right here, I think. Out of here. I need more stones. Get this built up quickly. There we go. That'll do it. Hey, Majestic, how you doing? Man, welcome in. How's your morning going? Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Working on a new build today. We're gonna build up a little blacksmith out here. Just slowly building up the stone pillars and stuff in the out in the ocean here. Been a decent chunk of work, but it's been a lot of fun so far. Come on, get out of the water. What are you up to today? Working on some videos. I think we're gonna need a lot more stone. Seems like anyway. Alright, let's go head back to the town. We'll clean things up here. I'm playing Project Castaway. Hopefully it doesn't get messed up like my last save. Uh-oh. They have some save issues. That's no fun. Yeah, new updates. That's bound to happen, I guess. Hopefully they can get that all cleaned up very shortly. I'll have to wait too long for some updates. All the wolves inside the bank. That's funny. Save issues, screen going black during the daytime and couldn't save it all. It's like target quality, got it fixed, put out a hotfix patch today. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know they said they had a lot of problems. They were kind of cleaning out right before they released that night, so hopefully they got that all sorted out now. That's how it goes, you know, new game. get some bugs and things like that. Bound to happen. Onions. Wolves of Wall Street. Yeah. It's not helping the reviews on Steam at all, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I get the feeling when they had so many issues like right before release like that, they probably should have just delayed again for releasing 1.0. Which I know that they wanted to get it out because they've delayed it a couple of times now, but yeah, it definitely didn't help them to have more bugs and stuff, especially save bug. Like if you're having game save bugs, that's a really painful one to try and, you know, let go when you're doing a review, especially when, you know, 1.0 launches, and then if you're having the same bugs that you had, you know, in previous demos and stuff. That's pretty rough. It's disappointing because it's a very good game and the developers are very good. Like, they're super passionate, so bad. But hindsight is 2020, and all I can do now is you know, squash the bugs as quick as possible and make sure that the game is in a playable state as much as possible for anybody who's coming in who's new. So, but it sounds like they've got it in a pretty good place now, so now they just got to come up with some new content to put out to kind of give people some new stuff to check out. The game was not supposed to be co-op. Did you know that? They got Steam tagged as co-op when it got put on Steam, and somehow it got missed for too long and they never corrected it. Yeah, I knew about that. The game was supposed to be a single player game, like, from the start. And they kind of got shoved into doing co-op stuff, which, in all honesty, it might have caused a lot of problems initially, but I think it's actually going to be really good for them in the long run. Because survival games like that, like Valheim, is a great indicator that, like, survival games and crafter games and stuff like that, they're very popular within, like, the multiplayer crowd. I could really see them actually benefiting from having that co-op tag. So. To make a co-op game from what was set up as a single player game, which is showing, I think, yeah, because there's so many different factors that they have to mess with now, right? Like the syncing issue and everything like that. A lot of the stuff that they might have designed before, you know, was not designed to, you know, to have to run on a server or anything like that. Like, there's all sorts of bugs that you can run into, which they have run into. But I think it will be a positive in the long run. As more and more people start to, you know, get into the game and start to check it out and stuff, I think they will definitely benefit in the long run from having co-op. Because now you're gonna have people they're gonna try the game out, they're gonna have a lot of fun with it, and then go, oh man, this would be really, really fun with a bunch of my friends, and then convince their friends to buy it and play together. And what game? Project Castaway. This is what it's called. Basically a like a simulation of the Castaway movie. You get stranded on a deserted island, and yeah, you gotta survive and all that stuff. No, it's nothing like Raft. Completely different from Raft. I would say it's more along the lines of like something like The Forest. It's similar. The only similarity I would say is that you can build a raft. That's about the only similarity. It's much more of a standard survival game than like an open world crafter, which is what I would call Wrath. It's got some similarities, yeah, but it's got its own thing going on. Like they basically took the idea of the movie Castaway and they turned it into a video game. And it's very good. I liked it a lot when I played it. One of the stronger survival games out there for sure. Green Hell and the Forest are the same game? Okay. Have you played both? Okay. Yeah, but the forest has very, very minor survival elements to it, whereas Green Hell is much more of a survival simulation, I would say. Forest is much more arcadey. Yeah. There's definitely similarities, but I think calling them the same game is a little bit much. Kind of like Project Castaway. Yeah, it's a survival game, but it's got its own thing going on. Like, yeah, Project Castaway they've done a really good job, especially since it was never meant to be a co-op game. The fact that they've managed to bring co-op into it, even though they've had some bugs and issues and stuff, they've definitely done a good job with it. I'm excited to see where they take it. Hopefully they can find some more success. Maybe even do like a DLC or something like that, where you get some extra islands or something. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, definitely. Really, cannibals and mutants. Yeah, like they're definitely influenced off of the same survival games that we've played. We played in the past for sure, but I would say that the Forest is more of a casual friendly game. Like that's a game that I would play with, like, you know, I would play the Forest with my girlfriend, right? I would not play Green Hell with my girlfriend. Like, she would not enjoy something like that because it's the survival elements in Green Hell are way more overbearing than the Forest. But the same developers, Green Hell, Creepy Jar, they ended up making a new one recently. I remember what it was called. I just picked it up not long ago. Actually, Mr Meeko gifted it to me. Star Rupture. That was their newest one that's in early access right now. It's a pretty fun game. Yeah, well, there's only so many things you can do with a survival game until there's like some crossover there, right? Yeah, you can only craft a bandage so many different ways. Eventually, you're gonna have the same kind of ailments and stuff. I don't know. in this day and age when it comes to video games, I think the same could be said of any game. You know, like, everybody's super excited about Crimson Desert, but, you know, just from watching some of the gameplay and stuff like that, it's basically a Ubisoft game, just with more features. Like, but that's to me, right? Like, other people are really loving it, and they think it's a really, really good game, and like, and that's awesome. I'm sure it's a great game. But I've also played like 150 Ubisoft games at this point, so for me, it's not as exciting, but that's most games, right? Like, you're gonna have tons of crossover, especially in like the open world, survival crafters, survival, all of those genres. They all have a lot of overlap. A lot of it just comes down to, like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You know, there's a lot of survival elements that just work, and they work really well, and developers just take those game concepts and try to put a little bit of a new spin on them. There's definitely, since the rise of like indie studios and AA studios and stuff really like stepping it up lately, there's been a lot less of the, you know, copying and a lot more innovation for sure. People kind of putting their own spin on things. Like, if I ever ended up making a video game, it would probably be a survival game, because I've played so many of them. And I know a lot of the, you know, game concepts and stuff that are, you know, all the good ones. Like, I know what's good and what isn't good. And, you know, I'd probably do something similar to Green Hell, or, you know, one of those successful survival games. No, but I'd set it in like the Rocky Mountains in Alberta or something like that. Like, I think that would be really cool, because it's a locale that I know well, and you could have, you know, freezing survival elements and stuff like that. Lots of things you could do with it. Hey Zenshi, how you doing? Welcome in. You excited for your stream later today? Anybody who doesn't know, Senshi's going to be doing a first ever stream. She's doing her first stream today, and playing Valheim. You guys should definitely go check that out later. I believe channel is Senshi Saga, I think. Oh yeah, you changed your name. Good stuff. Let's see what we can get done here. Fighting a bug, yeah, I think everybody's kind of that time of year, springtime. Been feeling it a little bit the last couple of days, but we shall survive. Been streaming, this is a hard release of everything. Oh, okay. This is like your official launch kind of thing. Makes sense. How's Mr Meeko server been doing? Been so busy prepping artwork and stuff on top of my disabilities. Been able to get on there. It's been doing good so far. Been pretty quiet. Seems like a lot of people are kind of grinding away. I haven't played it a whole lot in the last little while, but I wanted to get on today and do another one of my big builds. Maybe we can go from this one. We can go from this one, maybe. It's not the right way. I think planes is as far as we've gotten now. I haven't gotten very far. I've mainly been doing building and stuff, so. Yeah, I think our next, biomass, I think, was the last boss that we did. I'm not sure what comes after that one, but... Oh, I think I spaced that out wrong. Yeah, I did too. There we go. That's better. Building, it's all I've been doing in my streams up until recently. Haven't progressed past the forest biome. Yeah. Yeah, the last one we did was the big biomass fight, and that was it. I've been waiting for Mr Meeko so that we can continue on with the bosses. So, but we've both been playing other games recently, so he's been getting access to a lot of really cool playtests and stuff. So awesome, good to see. Yeah, should work. Yeah, I think right now he's playing Hold Fast, I think it's called. Looks really cool. Yeah, you should definitely pop in there and tell him I said hi. What if we can do this? Gonna work? Oh no, it's not gonna work. It'd be too wide. Hoping it would be close enough, but I don't think it's gonna be. Definitely large enough. I think. Oh, maybe we can do these. Maybe do these on the corners. And have this come this direction, maybe. Could be kind of cool. Address your stream. I'll be in and out lurking while my work is here. Sounds good. Thanks for dropping in, hanging out. Always good to see you. I think if we go that, where does that end up? Do that though. That would work. But keep it up out of the water at least. And then we can do either edge. Go this way. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. And a stone. I figure out where these fucking skeletons keep coming from. Weird. There must be some black forest near here somewhere. Shit. Supposed to take it out of there. That is for all of my workbenches. What stone? Nice 64 stone. Let's put the rest of this back in here. Yeah, we're running low on stone. I'm gonna have to go collect up some more. Kind of figured that was gonna happen. Well, we're gonna go do some mining, I guess. Grab these mushrooms for making more carrot soup later. Oops. And now you can swim with the carts. That's kind of cool. Tempted to just mine this big rock that's right here. Not sure how large it's gonna be. Might be an idea. Probably get a decent amount of stone from it. Then we wouldn't have to travel very far. We're getting a little bit out of it. Might as well. And we can open up this little section here so people can actually see over here. Terrible idea. Maybe this isn't as efficient as... I think hitting the other smaller rocks is better. I think we get more from it, to be honest. Oh well. We'll finish mining this one out and then... Sop, we'll go repair pickaxe. Mushrooms? Yeah, I think we are going to take both those rocks out. You can't actually see build from town here. I was kind of hoping it would be visible. Yeah, we'll have to mine out both those rocks. All good. Oh, they did build a big portal. Okay. Yeah, I plan to move Gregory's craftables, basically all this stuff, and then I have a whole new set of armory craftables that we're gonna move over to the other building over here. That way when you have some iron ore or whatever, when you carry it back here, instead of having to walk all the way to the old armory or use the big portal, you can just walk over here and quickly cook some up. Make it quick and easy. I didn't want it to be too close to town, so that way it keeps the lag down. I've had some lag issues in the past, building too close to towns. We've got a lot going on there already, so. Hey. Beating up my fucking thing. Bore. Wait, am I getting raided? What? Okay. Ghosts and wraiths. Alright. Apparently. Never fought these before. Fought the wraiths in the swamp, but I've never fought ghosts before. They're new. Oh my god. Alright, are we done? Want some more? Alright, come get the smoke. Finally. Oh, we got a whole bunch of chains. That's pretty cool. I did need more of those. A bunch of ectoplasm. Alright, we'll come back and deal with that later. Drop off all this excess crap we have. As I'll go back to town and get my rested bonus again. Sit in the pub for a few minutes. Was not gonna work. Come on. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, stay off the stairs. That's fucking annoying. Sick. Fucking wood. Anyway. Oh. Go do some repairs, then we'll get back to work again. Hopefully we don't have to go with too many raids today. Should just build a teleporter over here. It's a smart thing to do. Then I wouldn't have to run back and forth all the time. That's what I was gonna do. Collect up all these stones. Oh shit. might have underestimated how long this is gonna take. It'll look great when it's done, but definitely didn't realize I needed this much stone. That should be good enough to start with. I can clean up the rest of this later. Alrighty, let's see here. We not have enough support to make these ones, maybe? I thought we did, but... It's just this one right here, this single pillar. Look like it changed much. I don't know. Weird. I think that should be big enough. Maybe we'll build back this way a little bit. Kind of do like an indented little entrance here. Could do this. Requirement. Need more stone. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll look cool. There. I think that looks pretty neat. And then for our outer corners, I'm just going to do this. Wait, not that one. These four corners. This. Need more stone. There we go. And this can be our doorway here. Walk in, we'll have workbenches and stuff on either side. Cookeries in the back. Might do another little stretch out the back here. See how it goes. Go rest for a little bit here. The daylight back. Should work. Go out like this. Then we do one of these. Then one of these. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, that should work. That'll look cool. Okay. Well, we got our baseline set up. Worked pretty good. Get out of the way just a little bit. That get us all the way to the edge here. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. We're good there. Now we need some wood. Yeah, it's gonna look really good when it's all done. That's gonna work. Have to build and see how it goes. Ah, that's right out. We could do those in the middle, I guess. We can do it this way. One or two. Right. Where's my center? This is my center here. We do that. And then we do these ones in the middle. And it should all line up with a... like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. These guys. Go right down the middle. Nice. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a... Oh, storm's coming in. We gotta get off the road. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Wait for the storm to pass.
You gotta spell if you're talking about F-O-O-D.
Okay, so, are we getting an S-N-A-C-K snack?
Oh, come on.
Dude, really?
Oh, come on, I spelled it.
Well, he knows how to spell snack.
So he can spell snack, but he can't spell treat? Treat? No treat! Treat? No treat! Treat? No treat! God damn!
Treats for the biddy. Thanks, Hare. How you doing today, Hare? Get some treats for the biddy. Treats for the biddy. Yeah? Alright. Oh, we're getting fucking raided again. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Like 2 nights in a row. All I want to do is build. Raids in this game are getting really annoying. I just don't want to deal with it anyway. It's like I'm fighting enemies now that I haven't even seen before. They're from like a random location way down south somewhere. Of the soundtrack. Yeah, it's a really good soundtrack. They nailed the music in this. Got a really good vibe. You know, most of this game is really good. It's got a little bit of everything for everybody. Although it does frustrate me sometimes, but because of the way that they do the private servers is kind of weird. It's like, even though I haven't fought any of these ghost guys or whatever, I still get raided because someone else on the server has like gone and beat the bosses and stuff. But it just pushes me way ahead of like the progression of where I actually am. I can be kind of frustrated. Like, was it last week or the week before? I got attacked by like these little goblins with like energy shields. I'm like, fuck, like how am I supposed to fight these things? Like, I'm still stuck on like, you know, black iron arm weapons. Like, I don't have anything super fancy yet. Which, like, Oxy hooked me up with most of what I have. I didn't even get it myself, so we kind of had no choice. Like, we were getting raided by insane enemies. But yeah, the art style is great. Like, kind of half realistic, half cartoons. Really interesting. Or you get eaten by little buggers, giant beasts right when you spawn. Yeah, that's true. This game is designed that your progression is based on which bosses you defeated. So that's like kind of how difficult the game gets. Like as you level up and you beat a new boss, then you start to unlock like stronger and stronger enemies. But because other people on the server have beaten the bosses ahead of me, then means that I just get pushed forward in the progression. That's all. Good. Okay, now should work. We do these. I think we're gonna do these with core wood. I think it'll look better if we do core wood. That'll look kind of neat. Do something like this in the corners. I think that'll look neat. Then we can do one of these. That should bring us up to 2 lengths high, right? Oh, pretty close. 1.5. 1.5 should be pretty close to being what we need. But going to this for now. Break this. Those materials just fall off? I think they did. That was just some stone. Not a big deal. I didn't realize the water would come through the wood. Kind of annoying. Oh well. Oh, we just might have to build some of our cookers up on the platforms. Something like that. I think if we do this. Do it. Yeah. We do this. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I think that'll look neat. We need some more cordwood. I think that looks pretty nice. And then we'll do one of these. No, these. And stone again. We're gonna need a ton of stone for this build, but it's gonna look really cool when it's all done. Get rid of all that. Yeah, there we go. Then we want to do these. Yeah, that's gonna look really cool. Oops. Perfect. Hmm. Looks okay. That'll do. Looks cool. No. I don't like it. I don't like that. Maybe we'll just leave it open. You can just walk right in. We won't do a gate. What this will look like. He's on top. That looks fine. Oh, for music come out of nowhere. Sorry about that, guys. I think I muted in time. Thinking kind of like that. Yeah, that should work. Look neat. Alright, let's run back to town. Repair all of our tools and stuff. We'll head to the forge and repair those. And then lay down for the night. Might have to do a couple of streams to get this one all built out, but I think it'll be looking pretty sharp when we're all done. What it looks like from here. We see it. kind of see it from here. Maybe? Maybe not. I'll have to see. In the daytime, I could. The way it'll look cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get rid of these two big rocks. See the path. That look pretty cool when it's all done. Okay, some more wood. Regular wood. Running low on stone again. Shit. The whole thing just goes underwater. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to build up higher. It's too bad. guess. Sure. Of course. Another fucking store. Whatever. Give up. That looks pretty cool. Okay. Well. Oh, we made some decent headway today. I think that's where... I think I'm just going to leave it for here. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. Did pretty good. Definitely plenty more that we can do to build. Been at it for a couple hours now, so... but yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow afternoon to play some more Arc Raiders. Probably be back next week to continue building on this one. But yeah, I've been enjoying Valheim. It's a pretty chill experience for the most part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and have a good rest of your weekend and everything. If you'd like to support the channel and everything that we do here, we get to all the links down in the description and down below. Of course, make sure you pop in, create those channel points over on Twitch for an entry into our game giveaway. We're going to be giving away a copy of Arc Raiders later on end of the month here. But yeah, I think that's it for me today. Thank you guys all for watching, and yeah, we will see you all next time. Happy hunting, survivors.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say.